you guys! Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today I'll be sharing with you all the goodies I got for my birthday. So we may have to split this video into two because as you can see, I did do quite a bit of shopping for my birthday. So for part one, we're going to unbox all the Chanel goodies on this side. And then for part two, I think I'll do all the Hermes and also some miscellaneous items. Everything here except for this little goodie is from Me to Me. And then this one here is from my mom. How pretty is this packaging? Can you guys guess what she got me? Pause the video and put your guesses down below because I'm interested to see what you guys think this is. I'm thinking maybe it's a bracelet because when I went to the Coco Crush event and I tried on the bracelets, she kept on saying, oh, they don't look that good, don't get them. So maybe she got me a bracelet and she didn't want me to get the same one. Or it could be something completely different, like maybe the Coco Crush ring or even the Camellia necklace because she knows how much I love the Camellia ring. So yeah, we'll see. I'm super excited to unbox this one. But let's actually get into my birthday bag first because I've actually unboxed this 2 weeks ago and I've been loving this bag so much. Unfortunately, I did get it one day after the price increase. So I got it for the extortionate amount. So it increased by 650 Australian dollars, which is such a ridiculous amount. I feel like this could potentially be my very last Chanel handbag. Yeah, just if you look at all the seasonal bags, the prices now are all pretty much the high 7,000 or 8,000, which is, you know, the normal. And I just really don't think a Chanel bag is worth $8,000 to $9,000, like for a seasonal. Yeah, so anyway, and the classic flat prices are even worse. It's like over $15,000 now in Australia, and that's pretty much the price of a Birkin 25. So I personally, I would rather save my money and get a Birkin or a Kelly rather than getting another classic flap. So yeah, my one and only classic flap, that would be enough in my collection. And pretty much the only bags that I would still consider from Chanel would be their minis. So their mini rectangular or mini square flat bags, because I feel like the prices are still okay. It's in the high 7,000. Yeah, over 8,000. I really don't think I'm going to be happy paying that much unless it's in like something that I am absolutely in love with. I think I'm pretty much done with my Chanel handbag collection, which I'll film that video soon so I can show you guys all my little mini bags as well as my bigger Chanel handbags. So yeah, it will be fun to film that video. Let's see, what do you guys think I got? So this is in one of the hottest colors for 23p, and it is actually one of the only colors that I was interested in. And I actually wanted this in like a different type of bag, but it was too hard to get. When I went to the Coco Crush event, I asked my SA, do you have this bag in stock? Have you seen it? Because I know this other bag, it's very hard to get, so maybe I'll settle for this one. And then she said, oh, maybe, let me check. And then she went out the back and came back with this in her hand. I was a bit shocked, to be honest. Like usually when you ask, is so and so available, they're always like, oh no, it's reserved for clients, or oh no, they're already sold out, you know. So when she actually came back with this bag, at the time I did not know about the price increase, so I was super excited trying on the bag. Okay, I'll just move you guys up a little bit higher just so that my forehead is not being cut off. So yes, anyway, I was like trying on this bag and I looked at the price tag, and then I just thought it was like a bit strange because the price tag, it had that sticker ripped off. There's no price on the sticker. And then my SA, she pulled out her phone. She's like, oh, I need to check. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. Why are the prices not on the sticker? And she said, unfortunately, because overnight they had a price increase. So this morning they had to rip off all the price tags on all the stickers. And I was like, what? I was seriously so shocked because it is strange for them to have a price increase mid-season and for all the bags from that same season to go up. Because, you know, if you went a day earlier, you would have just paid for the old price, whereas now, unfortunately, I had to pay the new price, which is so much more. Yeah, and she did tell me that this bag did come in the day before. And I was actually shopping the day before, and I was shopping at Hermes. And when I walked past Chanel, I had a look, you know, at the entrance just to see if my essay was there, and she wasn't. So, yes. I like, honestly, I tormented myself a little bit thinking, should I even get it? Just because, you know, when you had it in your mind, it is a certain price, and then you go in thinking it's going to be that price, but only to be told that it's increased by, you know, like over 10%. Like, I'm just a little bit heartbroken that I didn't go in a day earlier just to ask them about the bag because I was there anyway. But, you know, you can't change the past, so let's just move on. At least one good thing is I do actually love the bag because, yeah, I wasn't actually sure about this bag initially, and it wasn't something that I really loved until more recently. So yeah, let's unbox her and then we can talk more about it. So this is unfortunately not a true unboxing, but I tried to box her up back as perfect as I could, like how my essay did it. She always does such a good job wrapping up the bags. It always looks so gorgeous. Okay, so it comes in the magnetic box with the Chanel tissue paper. Can you guess what bag it is? This one is just the cleaning cloth. You can see her down there already. There's a dust bag. Can you see it is the new dark beige color? Isn't she just so pretty? This color really is magnificent. The Reissue chain, I really do quite like because it is very unique. Yeah, it's like jewelry for your bag. And I think a lot of you probably wouldn't have guessed I would have picked a mini Reissue as opposed to maybe like a mini top handle. You'll see in my vlog, they did have a mini top handle in the pink color, but you know, I already have so many pink bags. I really wanted something that's a little bit different, and this color is super unique in my opinion. It's actually quite different to the 21P, which is the original caramel color. This one has a lot more of that pinkish undertone, so it's a much lighter and softer sort of beigey caramel color. So yeah, I love this color. What usually deterred me from a mini reissue in the past, it's not really the turn lock. I have nothing against not having a big Chanel logo. I actually quite like that. It's super understated and you basically just have the Chanel writing engraved on the very bottom there. It's actually the perfect travel bag, so I'll be excited to take this with me to Bali because it's not screaming, you know, rob me. Although for someone that does know Chanel, they can tell this is a designer bag, but most people, it would just look like a brown bag. It wouldn't look like a designer handbag. The thing that sold me about this bag is it's actually not super distressed. Yeah, I know like a lot of people love that, you know, distressed look, but I'm just not a fan. I don't like things looking old and crinkly. Yeah, so the fact that this one, the leather actually looks really puffy and the distressing is not super obvious. Yeah, like that pretty much just sold me. H gold hardware is not my favorite, but it's okay. And I do love that this will be a super carefree bag because one, with the H gold hardware, you can't see any scratches. And with the distressing also, scratches would be not that obvious as well. When I unboxed it, I did actually see there is a tiny scratch on the leather, which is just there. I'll show you some like close-up pictures, but because of that, you know, distressed look, I'm not going to be too worried about it because it just looks like it's part of the leather. From far away, you definitely can't see it. And, you know, with like the quality going downhill and all of that, it's very, very hard to find a Chanel bag that is perfect with no imperfections whatsoever. So when I see like little things like scratches that's on the back, not even on the front, it doesn't bother me. And it's something that you really have to be okay with now, just because, you know, with all bags, I feel like, especially LV and Chanel, the quality is just not what they used to be. So yeah, I just had a look over all the stitching. This is why I also decided to unbox her straight away and not wait until today to unbox her, just in case if there's any stitching issues or anything on the front that I missed at the boutique, then it's better to make sure within the 2-week period. But yeah, I checked her over. The only thing I could see was that little scratch on the back, which I'm okay with. So I am super happy with this color. So yeah, this is the 23P dark beige or caramel, and I'll put the style code in the description if you want to also try and find this bag. I would highly recommend this color. It is so pretty. And actually, it really goes with everything. It is the perfect neutral, which is also why I didn't want to get the pink top handle, just because that pink especially, it's very bright. So certain outfits, you definitely won't be able to wear such a bright pink bag. Whereas this color, it would be so easy to style. And like I said, I've already worn her so many times. I'll share some photos of the mod shots I took with her. And yeah, I just love her to bits. So even though it's sad that I had to get her after the price increase, but I am still glad I got her now rather than, you know, waiting and then getting her in another few months when the prices goes up again. Because let's be honest, with Chanel, you know, the prices are going to just keep going up and up. Even if, you know, in the future, not as many people buy, there are still going to be people that will buy. So I am glad I added this style into my collection because I don't have any reissue bags right now. I feel like it will be such an understated bag and it will go with everything I wear, like dresses, casual outfits, dinners out. And I think this is pretty much the only bag, you know, apart from the top handle mini in this exact same color, the only bag that I really considered adding. It is technically on my wish list, so I didn't stray too far from what I wanted to get, and I didn't get sucked in by the hype and purchase the mini top handle with the two-tone color, even though that red mini fat was really pretty with the pink interior. But I just feel like those bags, it is a little bit too seasonal, so will date a lot easier than something like this, which is, you know, a lot more classic and in such a beautiful neutral tone. It would be something that I would want to keep in my collection pretty much indefinitely or a lot longer than something like a red and pink mini top handle. So I feel like I did make the right decision, even though at a much higher cost. So, but what can we do, right? Okay, so I will share some close-ups of the bag. It is super gorgeous. And this is the side and the back, this other side. And it does have 4 grommets on the top there, which means that, you know, the strap, you can make it single and use it as a crossbody, or you can do it double and have it on your shoulder. So that is super handy. And I just love that detail about this bag. Makes it super versatile And then you do have the Mona Lisa pocket on the back there. This is not as tight as a classic mini, just because this leather is a little bit more stretchier. The capacity, I actually feel like this one can fit a little bit more. And these bags, you can actually, you know, flatten the base and squish it down to make it easier for travel, but I would never do that. I actually took the bag out and kept it stuffed just to even out the base, because before it was like bulging out a little bit, and yeah, I hate that look. There's the inside. It's completely leather lined, and it's got one slip pocket at the back and then a zip compartment at the back there. I never use this compartment or the slip pocket. Super roomy and quite flexible, and I feel like it's such a easy bag to use. The only downside that I've found from using this bag is the turn lock. It is a bit hard to close it without using two hands, just because you sort of have to aim it exactly to have the rectangle in there line up. Otherwise, if it's like misaligned a little bit, you won't be able to close the bag. So it is a little bit fiddly in that sense, but it's not the end of the world. I've had, you know, worse bags than that. So now I'll show you guys some mod shots. So this is how it looks on the shoulder. It is the perfect shoulder length, right? Such a good length. And then for crossbody, pretty much hits exactly. My hip bone is here and it's just right in the middle, so it's the perfect crossbody length on me. And it's actually a little bit better than the mini top handle, which was also another deciding factor, because this one sits a little bit higher, which I love. So that looks super nice. And also it doesn't protrude too far out from the body, whereas the mini top handle, it actually comes out quite a bit further. So yeah, I do love that. And you can even put it on one shoulder, and the hip bones here. So the top of the bag is pretty much aligned with the hip bone, so it's not too long, and I actually think that length is quite good, so you can rest your hand here, which is usually how I like to carry my shoulder bags anyway, so it doesn't, you know, keep flinging around. So it just controls it and you're able to move around without the bag hitting things. So yeah, it is very comfortable on both the shoulder as well as crossbody. Yeah, absolutely in love with the mini reissue style. In the past, I think I just didn't really like the crinkled leather look, so I did really love Mum's, I think her one's a 28, you know, the metallic rainbow mini reissue. That one is so gorgeous because the chain is actually in shiny gold, not the age gold. So if I had it my way, my perfect mini reissue would be less distressed like this, and then in shiny champagne gold hardware. That would be like the perfect combination. Yeah, so if I ever see something like that, maybe in a light grey, I think I would be tempted to get another one, because yeah, that would be so pretty, don't you guys think? Or even like a metallic. I think the mini reissue, it needs something to make it sort of stand out more. And you know, if it's not in a very nice color, like if it's just black, or yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't draw me in. Whereas if the color is right, or if the hardware is right, it really draws me in. So let me know what you guys think of my new bag. Do you love the mini reissue style, or are you not a fan? I'm happy to hear both sides, because I know not everyone is going to be a fan of this style. But I think for a Chanel lover, it is a good idea to have one of each in your collection. But I would never get I would never get a bigger size of this, just because I do prefer the mini size, and also the look of this bag, just the dimensions. It looks more proportionate, and I feel like it just looks prettier than the 225, which is the larger size. Super happy with my birthday bag. Let me know your thoughts down below. Ooh, now we're on to the fine jewelry piece. I'm super excited to find out what Mum got me for my birthday. Usually she always picks the best presents. So I just know this is something that I'm going to love and treasure and pretty much wear every single day, like I do a lot of the fine jewelry pieces that she's gotten me. I do really love receiving fine jewelry for my birthday because with special occasions, it's always nice having that reminder, and when you look at the piece, you just remember the person that gave it to you. So let's see if any of you guessed this correctly. And it's so funny, Mum always likes to really surprise me. So she had the fine jewelry white bag with the lion. She had it hidden inside just the normal plain black bag. So when she asked me to guess, I was just like, oh, maybe it's like a SLG, like a small card holder or something like that. But no, it is a fine jewelry piece. I'm so sorry if you can hear the dog. It is not our dog, it's the neighbor's dog, and it just howls all day long when they're not at home, and it just drives me insane basically. So just a close-up of the paper. You can see all the little CC on there. Super gorgeous. So let's unbox. Oh my god, what could it be? What could it be? The suspense. So it comes in the black box with Chanel across the top. And then inside is the white jewelry box, which is typically how Chanel fine jewelry pieces come in. And then underneath is the authenticity certificate. Oh, should I have a peek first or should I show you guys first? I think I want to have a look at it first. Okay. Oh my gosh. I knew it. It is one of my guesses actually. Oh, it is beautiful, you guys. Did any of you guess this correctly? Let me just put it nicely to show you. Ta-da! How beautiful! It is the Camellia necklace. Oh wow, it is gorgeous. And you already know I have the Camellia ring and I love matching, so this will be such a nice set to have. Yeah, I can't wait to wear this. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, you guys. And all the Chanels come with like a little pillow on the top there to protect it. So this is in 18 karat rose gold or beige gold in Chanel terms. And my essay actually pulled this out for me to try when I went to the Coco Crush event, but I didn't try it on. So I guess it is good that I didn't try it on. And in the past, I have actually told my mom I really wanted to get the Camellia necklace. And then she was saying, no. So I think when mom says no, it might just mean that she would eventually want to get it for me as a present. So wow, I love this sort of dainty design. It is so pretty. For this one, oh, there's actually 4 adjustment links. I don't know if you can see there. Come a bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is super nice, so you can wear it long or short, and it does have 1 diamond in the middle, and you can see it there. The size is pretty much the same as the Camellia ring. Super pretty. Wow, look how shiny that is. My ring, I always say, you know, the ring doesn't get like scratched much, but next to it you can really see it's a lot brighter. And I love the detail of the back as well. Look how pretty. So even if it does flip over, which I don't think this design will, it's got that super gorgeous perforated camellia flower on the back there. Ah, I am in love. It is so pretty. And this does move, so you can center it. Perfect. So let me put it on, and I think it will actually stack very nicely with my choker. So you can wear it short like this or long there. Oh, Oh, so happy. Right, let me try it on and I'll show you guys. It is so dainty and perfect. Isn't that just so pretty? I love it. So that's how it looks stacked with my choker from 22S. But let's take the choker off just so you can appreciate how beautiful this necklace is. So I'll be most likely wearing it alone because I just love how, you know, simplistic it looks. But when you look closer, there's the diamond and then all the flower petals of the camellia flower, and it just looks so stunning with my ring together as well. So beautiful. And this is on the second setting at the moment. So let me put it on the longer setting and you guys can see how much longer it goes. Okay, so here it is on the longer setting. So pretty, right? Anything with a delicate thin chain, I just absolutely adore. So you can always count on mom to pick the most perfect presents. Ah, so happy. Thank you so much, mom, if you're watching. So this is the fine jewelry certificate. Let's see when she bought this. End of Feb. She's always so well prepared. She always gets things way ahead in advance, and I'll be keeping the wrapping paper as well. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen what's in here. So I got the new limited edition Blanc makeup collection, which is a spring makeup collection that's more geared towards the Asian market. And usually it's only available in Asia. So this year, Australia got it. So I'm super happy because these colors are just stunning. And I couldn't help myself but pick up the eyeshadow palette. And how pretty is this packaging? It's got the colors of all the eyeshadows on the side. We got all the 4 colors, and this is the first time that I've seen Chanel do that. But I haven't been buying Chanel makeup for that long, maybe only a year or so. Let's see. So it always comes in the velvet protector, and I've already started using this. So it has such pretty spring colors, right? So we are actually in summer here. Well, not summer, it's autumn now. I'm still wishing that it is summer. And even with, you know, this playsuit, which is by Zimmermann, these colors just work so beautifully with it. So we've got a purple, which has a little bit of shimmer in there. And then we've got a coral color, which is so pretty as a transition color. And then you do have that pop of yellow, which is like a lemon shimmer. And this shade actually really surprised me. So initially when I saw photos of this, I actually didn't like that lemony color. I'm like, I'm not going to be using that. And that like maroon sort of like tan reddish color, not a huge fan of either. So I did end up going to the store just to swatch the colors to see what I think, and I actually fell in love with the color story here. It is that soft, you know, pastel, soft ethereal look that you can get, and with all Chanel eyeshadows, they're not going to be like a wham bam huge pop-up color. They're all designed to be nice and soft and don't look like you're wearing a whole heap of makeup. I used to, you know, wear a lot more heavier makeup, but now I do actually prefer that softer aesthetic. So yeah, this is going to be coming with me on my trip. Just so perfect with the sort of stuff that I usually wear, you know, like lilacs, purples. You know me already. So this one I had to get. It is very, very me. And the other one is the Illuminating blush powder, which also has the different colors on the box there, but just 2 colors, which is basically inside you will see it is got that coral pink color, and then it's got iridescent shimmer. And this one does have a little pouch for the brush. Love this brush. I'm not sure if I will actually use it, but it is super soft and you can use it on your cheeks or even for highlighter. So yeah, I think it is a super nice brush that you can also, you know, travel with. That's pretty. pretty. This one I haven't used yet because it's so beautiful. I just want to preserve it as long as I can. It almost looks like a tweed sort of design on the base. So yeah, it is super pretty. And when I ordered this one off the Maya website, it didn't get shipped until 2 weeks later. So after about a week, I was getting like really anxious because most of the places it's already sold out. So I was like, oh my God, should I maybe order another one just in case? Because what if the order doesn't get fulfilled and everything's sold out by the time they say, you know, oh, your order's unfortunately cancelled because there's no stock. So I didn't want to take the chance because how pretty is this blush? I like swatched it in stores and I fell in love instantly because it is just so pretty. So I placed an order on David Jones and yeah, the order got shipped like pretty much the same day and I received it a day or two later. So yeah, it is so pretty. The Maya order now has been shipped out, so I will actually get an extra one. I know a lot of you really wanted this blush, and if you can't get your hands on it, then if I have an extra one, I would rather one of you guys can grab it rather than me just sending it back because it is such a pretty blush. So I feel like this video may be long and I do have quite a lot of stuff to show you guys. So I think we will wait for part 2 now. I really don't know what I will actually get from the Chanel 23S collection because everything, even the like, you know, the tweed bags and the very seasonal bags, they're all 8,000 or like high 7,000, and I really don't see any bags that I'm like 100% in love with that I want to spend that much money on. The only thing would be maybe the Mini 22, but that bag is going to be so hard to get anyway, so it's not like I can just easily go in and ask for it. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure my mom really likes that bag. I can just borrow it or, you know, have a look at it, which is fine, so I don't really need my own. That's it for part 1 of my birthday haul. Let me know what you guys think of my mini reissue and also my mom's gift to me, which is the Camellia necklace. I'm super happy with both these pieces. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you very soon for part 2, which you'll see all the Hermes goodies. So see you then.